Another requested topic that I sometimes wonder myself. Why do I not work for VIPKID full time? Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel and another episode of the Onesie One Take, where each and every week I come home, sit in front of my camera, put on a onesie, and answer your questions. If this is your first time seeing my face, please make sure it is not the last by clicking that little subscription button and the bell. It will update you for each and every future video that comes out on this channel. Also, if you have any requests of video topics you want to see on this series in the future, let me know down below in the comments or message me on Instagram. You are following me on Instagram, right? Anyway, let's get into today's topic. This one was requested on Instagram, and it simply says, can you please tell us why you don't work for VIPKID full time? This is a very unexpected question, if I'm going to be honest, but it intrigued me, so I said, let's make it episode 3. To be honest, there are several appealing parts about teaching ESL, whether it be VIPKID or another company. The idea of working from home, the idea of setting your own hours, being able to travel, work from anywhere with your laptop or Wi-Fi, not sitting in traffic every day. That's the dream. As well as getting to connect with other teachers and of course the students. Those are all such wonderful aspects and great parts about teaching online. And I won't lie, I have often wondered what life would be like if I did work for VIPKID online, what my schedule would be like, what would my monthly income goal be like, would I have more regulars, what would I do with my WeChat, would I talk to more learning partners, would I speak at more journey conferences? I have no idea, because while there are many appealing aspects to this job, there are also a few realistic things that are keeping me from jumping ship with everything else and going straight to working for Dino full time. Did I really just say Dino full time? He's not even here today. If this is something that you have wrestled with, being the idea of working part-time or full-time, let me know your reasons why you do or do not down below. I'm gonna share with you my realistic reasons. I do not work full-time with VIPKID, but I do not want them to be taken as an insult to the people who have made it work, because I applaud you. I am envious of you. The fact that you can make your full-time income from home or anywhere else that you choose to make your office is incredible. But let me know your thoughts down below. I love to hear from people, whether you're a brand new teacher or a veteran, if you've done full-time and you want to do part-time, or if you're like me and you want full-time with VIPKID and now work part-time. But without any further ado, here's why I do not work full-time with VIPKID. Number one is health insurance. I know it's a wonderful job, you've got a great hourly rate, you can choose when to work, but the realistic side of this is you are a contracted employee. You do not get the benefit of health insurance. At the time of me filming this video, my health insurance is coming from my place of employment. My brick and mortar school supplies me with health care. Now, come next month, my health insurance is gonna come from my husband. Frankly speaking, the people that do VIPKID full-time usually get their health insurance from their spouse, which is great. I am not knocking it. I am just saying that for me right now, where I am in life, I obviously need health insurance. We all do. I live in America. We're a hot mess of health insurance, and my health care comes from my full-time job. In the future, if I were to, for any reason, want to work full-time for VIPKID and I had my healthcare blessing come from my husband's place, I wouldn't have this as a reason. But for right now, the fact that my healthcare comes from my full-time job is why I do not work full-time for VIPKID. Number two are the realistic hours that would be required to receive full-time pay. In the US, we take 40 hours a week as full-time. Now granted, VIPKID, you can set your own hours, you can work 7 days a week, but you are restricted to your time zone. I live in the Eastern Standard Time Zone, so for right now, I can teach anytime between 8:30 p.m. and 10 a.m. There have been recent changes with the Ministry of Education. Anybody else almost always say Ministry of Magic and then catch themselves in education? Because I do. But the Ministry of Education over in China is changing a few things, and when daylight savings time comes, and the ministry changes come, I will lose, well, not just me, I guess everybody will lose the last 2 hours that they currently have now, which means I would lose my 8 o'clock to 9 and my 9 o'clock to 10 slots. That's 4 slots that I would lose. That is thousands of dollars that teachers are going to lose, and everybody who does full-time is going to have to revamp their schedule. But even if that wasn't the case, the realistic amount of hours it would take for me to get full-time would really impact my quality of life. And yes, I know I live in the best time zone in the US to do VIPKID. I could make it work. If I had to get 80 slots a week, 80 slots are half-hour slots equaling 40 hours, I could do it. But would I always book them? I don't know. And if I didn't always book them, would I have to make up those hours in the coming weeks? There are just some realistic things that come with working full-time, and one of them is making sure you get in the hours. Number 3 on my list I categorize as cabin fever. This past summer when I was not in school, because brick and mortar teachers get 3 months off to recover, I had a really hard time setting a daily schedule. If I didn't have an appointment outside, whether it be a gym class, a meeting, catch up with friends with coffee or lunch, I would never leave my house. There were some days where I would just live in my pajamas and like a VIPKID throwover or sweatshirt all the time. I have a really bad case of just being a homebody if I don't have a reason to be outside my house. That is why my brick and mortar job is good in just getting me into a routine that gets me out, gets me around people, maybe too many people. But for me, cabin fever would be a huge obstacle to come over if I were to ever do this full-time. Number 4 is work-life balance. Right now, me and my spouse work the same hours, more or less. We go to work in the morning, we come home in the afternoon, we have the evenings together, we have the weekends together, we have vacation time together. If I were to do VIPKID full-time, I could not have that same work-life balance. I couldn't see my family and friends as often because I'd more than likely need to be working evenings. I'd more than likely need to be putting in more hours to get that income. So my work-life balance would really need to be tweaked if I were to do VIPKID full-time. At least where I am as a brick and mortar teacher, I know these are my days I go to work, these are the days I have off, I get my summers off, my weekends off, my paid holidays off. I know when I will have time away from my work area, and I can plan my life around that. Now, I'm not saying that VIPKID is not great at scheduling, because it definitely is. I just already know ahead of time when I'm working, when I'm getting paid, and how much I'm getting paid, and that really helps me keep my work-life balance. And number 5 makes me really sad to say, but number 5 on the reasons why I do not work full-time with VIPKID is there is no job security in this. This could go away tomorrow. The kids who book me now might not book me next week. There might be more changes in China's Ministry of Education, not magic, that come about that make it even harder for teachers to get bookings with students or see them when they can take classes with you. There is really, honest to goodness, no job security in this company. At the end of the day, while you are a value teacher, you are changing lives, you are an independent contractor. You are not guaranteed hours, you are not guaranteed a certain amount of pay, you are not guaranteed any kind of benefits under any circumstances, and I hate saying that because it makes it feel so icky, like you're a number and not a person, and I haven't really gotten that feeling from VIPKID recently, but honestly, I don't want to put all my eggs into one financial basket just to have it ripped from me if something changes. At least in the world of teaching and education, most schools come with a union to protect them with their benefits and their disability insurance. If I worked for VIPKID and I went outside and slipped on the ice and broke my leg, I don't have any insurance to save me. If I'm a brick and mortar teacher with my benefits, I go outside, I slip, I break my leg, I get health insurance and guaranteed paychecks while I heal. Those are the invaluable benefits that come, at least in my line of brick and mortar teaching. Whew, now that we got that out of the way, in conclusion, VIPKID is a wonderful company. It has changed my life. It's changed so many people's lives. I've seen people make it work that do it full time. A majority of the ones I do see are working overseas in Europe where the 9 to 5 hours are super realistic. And once again, to those people who do teach full-time with VIPKID, I commend you, I applaud you, and again, I am envious of you. Let me know once again your thoughts down below. Do you teach full-time? Do you want to teach online full-time? Do you like to do part-time? What are your goals of part-time? For me, right now, as I am in school and I'm about to be the lead in a musical with a wedding on the horizon, literally like in 3 or 4 days from this video coming out, my goal each and every month is to teach and make $500. And the second I hit $500, I take the rest of the month off. I think it was about September 11th or 12th, maybe 13th, I hit my $500 mark and I took the rest of the month off. I wrote to my students, told them I was taking time off. If you don't know how to tell your students you're taking time off, click the link up above. I show you exactly how to make yourself unavailable and show your students that you will not be in the classroom and when you will be returning. But that is today's episode of the Onesie One Take. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know by giving this video a big thumbs up. It helps out my channel so much. Again, if you have any recommendations of future topics, let me know down below in the comment section. Make sure you have clicked that subscribe button. Come back and join us each and every Wednesday for the Onesie One Take. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Say hi to China. Hi China. Say hi to Lee. Hi Lee. This dino is going to be in all of my Onesie One Takes until I give it away to you guys. At this current point in time, my YouTube channel is sitting right at 3,350 people. When this channel gets up to 5,000 subscribers, this little dino is going to be given away to one person in the US or Canada. We'll talk about that in a future video, but just know my thank you giveaway. I'm giving information on it very early, but he'll be hanging out with me here. And then when I hit 5,000, I will do a video giveaway where we'll have a discussion on something, and I'll either ask you to leave a comment, sub, be on my Instagram. I haven't figured it out yet. I've got plenty of time, but just know that little dino could completely be yours, but for now, he's gonna hang out here with my flowers. I keep him up here because my cats think he's a toy, so he's just gonna be up here in his safe place.